Good evening and morning to you. It's Thursday, March 6th, and we got a few videos for you to chew on real quick. Let's get into some first love. Real quick, I want to say, even though I can't give away specifics, Star Citizen Patch 4.1 has some really cool surprises in it that I think will endow you with whimsical delight and some quality gameplay moments. You should start opening up to Wave 1 and beyond anytime now, so go ahead and keep an eye out on that. On to the latest Star Citizen Live. CIG took a stroll down concept ship lane and laid out some design explorations for new ships entering the pipeline. There's a new fighter for Krueger Intergalactic in the works, makers of the Merlin and Archimedes. As they explore the possibilities of where they want to take the ship, the Naboo style jumps out at you right away due to the 50s futuristic inspiration they both share. Rather than intense detail, they're going with something smooth as Gary Coleman's face. It'll definitely provide some contrast among the other super detailed ships in the verse. For me, it's something I'd like to just have on display in my hangar as a damn I'm rich piece like Graham Stephan. Have it chilling behind the couch next to my sleeping copion. Anywho, not a whole lot to get the drool flowing, but we gotta look at some Pioneer concept interior exploration. The blue and yellow makes it really distinct from other large ships, which are typically super austere and in need of a few splashes of color. They could do away with the blue and yellow and end up going in a different direction, but I think this is a good look to build CNOU's brand up from. They call it CNOU, I call it CNOU, but it's Consolidated Outland, maker of the Mustangs, Nomad, and a wide body hover quad. What jumps out at me is how wide the P-ways are. New Babbage hallways aren't this big, so either I'm not really getting a scale here, or maybe you need to move mountains of cargo and supplies through here being the refinery area and crafting areas. Crafting stations are the yellow industrial printer looking joints that you see there. Kinda interesting to see what you'll use to build your first street pharmaceutical headquarters from. New solo salvager from RSI. As you take a look at each I did, this 100% looks like a vulture. Not this vulture, but this vulture. Elite players go ahead and cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war in the comments. I doubt they'll end up using this particular one, but I wish they would, because it is the hotness. Nobody's ever got to walk around this shape before, so it's kind of time. It's time to be able to fly something that look like this, then get up and take a stroll through it. I want it to be that color too. I mean, it's RSI, so it'll probably be ashy gray or something, but give me that paint as an option. All right, looks out of the way. So a small starter salvager, how well is that gonna work? Let's say it carries maybe 4 to 6 SU, then another 6 in the hopper, maybe. Let's say 12 SU total. Right now, RMC sells for about 8,500 to 10.8K. So let's go somewhere between, say, 9.5K times 12 is 114,000 credits, which is way beyond what just about any other starter ship can earn as you ramping up from noob level. So you're crushing it as a new player in your starter salvager, and space hobos that been here for years are begging for credits from the noobs in chat. Now, it's not going to take very long to stack credits and start affording other ships in game, including the vulture, this vulture. And so that starter salvager might seem a little useless after that point. How often you gonna go back to salvaging just a little bit of salvage? So it becomes a gift card to upgrade to a different ship. Unless it's quick and you can make it at least somewhat stealthy, then it becomes a very cool looking ship to insert yourself into tight areas near a bunker or distro center, or anywhere you want to land and shoot and loot, places where folks would typically take an Intrepid or a cutter. Plenty of space to gather up piles of loot, NPC loot till tier 1 item recovery. That will put some legs on this ship, so folks just don't discard it as soon as they put a few credits together. Anywho, I mentioned the Crusader Intrepid. That starter ship has really become the apple of a lot of people's eye, and there's a good amount of folks who know likey that. Check it out for yourself and compare it to other starters in this vid. Big paprika love to everybody showing support via Patreon, YouTube membership, and the Boss Supply merch store. Your support is very much appreciated. Fly dirty, citizen.